Good, somewhat rainy morning, everybody. Yeah, here in Jersey, or at least South Jersey, it's raining. I'm way too tired for this crap. But, got one more day of work, then I get one day off, and then I go to the zone again. And, it is what it is. So, another work development. So, I keep iPad screens on hand, luckily. I think I usually keep 5 on hand at all times. Because the leads walk around with them, They're also used for our time stations where after you clock in, you go to one of these and it tells you where you're at, or it tells you where you tell it where you're going. And I think I've replaced one in the time I've been there. Now with our new setup, we have iPads that are permanently attached to the picking carts. They have a mount that mounts them to the cart, and then also has a key chain lock thing, a key lock, and so they're not able to be taken off of the cart. But yet, yesterday, I was given 3 carts, it was 3 or 4 carts that had broken iPads. The screens are cracked. And I'm like, how does this happen if they're mounted permanently to the thing? But nobody seems to know. I have an idea what happens. I think it's from collisions with other carts, because people just don't give a damn. They just smash right into each other. They come flying out of aisles and they don't look, and people just don't care. I'm like these things are in outer boxes, mounted permanently to the carts, but yet they're still shattering the screens. It's ridiculous. And, but it is what it is. If they didn't do that, I wouldn't have a job. But that also makes the other part of my job difficult. If any of you watch Zesty Panda's channel, I was telling him, it's a shame you're out in Jersey. Well, actually, I even told Madam Boy this. I said, it's a shame you're out in Jersey, because I could probably employ you right now. Because we need people to walk the floors and help people. Right now, it's me and 2 other people. And this is a 7,000 square foot building. Actually, I think it's 707,000 square feet. And, it's like, and we have an average of about 200 to 300 people per shift. Saturdays, they're not quite so good, or quite so many people, but these people need help. We can't help them all the time. Because that would free me up. I have, right now they're still in use, but I have work orders for 94 iPods that need screens changed, and I'm doing like 2 2 a day. You know, normally I was doing like, you know, I was doing up to 20 a week, but there's just not, you know, I'm working 4 days a week, so if I'm doing 2 a day, I'm doing 8 a week, and these things are getting broken before I can get the other ones fixed. You know, it's like, because I have to be out on the floor, trying to help with technical issues. Because there's a lot of people that need help. It's like, my plan is today after work, I'm going to grab some tools. I stopped yesterday at AutoZone, grab some tools. I already grabbed the part I need. My plan is to see if I can get the blue truck running. If I can, we'll know, because this mount is going to go into the windshield of that truck and I'm going to drive it home. If not, I don't know. I think I know what the problem is. It's just a massive pain in the butt. It really is a pain in the butt if you don't have right tools. Yeah, luckily we haven't had any issues with these electricians cutting our wires anymore. I was really afraid I was going to end up assaulting one of these guys because, you know, it just makes my life so much harder, especially when, okay, if you cut up the wrong wire, you make a mistake, okay, no big deal. Well, it is a big deal, but, you know, we're not going to make a big deal out of it. But 3 freaking times in a day. That's a problem. Now, I've noticed the same company name on the shirt, but it's different guys. I hope these guys think, I mean, if you're that careless, I guess you do deserve to lose your job. But I don't want to see anybody lose their job. You know, this is a hard time to lose your job. But I'm almost there. I'm done rambling. So I'll talk to you later. So I recorded a vlog or something yesterday, and it turns out I forgot to upload it. So I'm just going to add that to the front of this one, especially as it talks about what I am doing. So you've already seen this part of it, or that part of this, but right now I'm going to go do some stuff with that truck. I'm not going to record any of it because I'm going to be doing a lot of things wrong. Well, not necessarily wrong, but not in a way that I would want to show somebody how to do it. So with that being said, you're not going to see a whole lot of it. It's not so much wrong as much as it just isn't right. But what I'm doing is right now I'm going to cut off a piece of the fuel line because it has a metal fuel line leading up to the carburetor where it does a 90-degree turn into the carburetor. So I'm going to cut a piece of that off and I'm going to match it up and see if I can get a and I'm going to see if I can get rubber line and a clear filter or a see-through filter so I can see whether or not fuel is being pumped into the carburetor. I'm not going to be doing that work right away because me and my girlfriend were going to go out for dinner or lunch, really, and we're actually going right next to the AutoZone where I work. So what we're going to do is I'm cutting that line off now so that I can get a piece of hose, because the Arby's we're going to is like 2 miles down the road, and I think you can't see me. I'm just taking a long way so I can do this vlog. But so that's what we're gonna do, and then once she goes to work, my dad's actually coming over. I'm getting some stuff for him to get some stuff together for him, and I'll start working on that truck then. But so that's what I want to do. I want to put a inline fuel filter in it, as well as the filter in the carburetor. You can never have too many filters. Well, actually you can, because you'll cut fuel flow way too low. But this engine does not require a lot of gas to run. Consider I get about 26 miles a gallon out of it when it does run. But I'm also going to grab a gas can so that I can put gas in it. I'm pretty sure that what would be the nice thing is if the gas gauge just doesn't work. But I'm going to put the filter in, I'm going to put 5 gallons of gas in it, and then we'll go from there. If I see anything really necessary to talk about, we will, but till then, I'll catch you later. So I'm driving the Envoy home. That's not necessarily a bad thing. We figured out what is wrong with it. Me and my dad, we apparently it was out of gas. It was showing like quarter tank, but it was out of gas. Who knew? Oh yeah, my hands are dirty. So that's good, because we put, like I said, I'm too lazy to, I never got a chance to actually get video of it running or anything, but it's running. I'm too lazy to clean it out right now, because the inside of it looks kind of like a storage facility, and that's because of kind of what it is. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. When I do that tomorrow, what I'll do is I'll take my my GoFo, as I call it, and put that on the rear mirror and drive it home. You'll get to see me driving the stick shift. I don't think you've ever really seen that. You've just seen the dash cam footage of it. So that would be pretty cool. Yeah, but all in all, everything is working okay. I did not need to do that filter thing that I did, but I had no choice after I had to mangle some stuff, which I'm not happy about. But I like being able to see the filter. We figured what happened is we put the filter in, started cranking it, and just a little tiny couple shots of fuel went into the filter. And I'm like, you know, I mean, the pump could still be bad. I said, but let's try putting the gas in it. So we took the gas can, put about half of it in there, so about 2.5 gallons or so, and turned the key, started pumping it. After a few seconds, it just went whoosh right into the filter, and that worked pretty well. It fired up, it started running under its own power, but we needed to make a few adjustments to the carburetor, because it was it wasn't idling down, it was just like nearly open throttle. It wouldn't idle down, so we had to make a few adjustments. By that time, it's now 3:55, and you know, we just decided to call it a day. But I'm gonna have to work on it on my own from now on, because he lives about 2.5 hours away, so you know, it is what it is. But I'm almost to my friend's house. I'm gonna call this a call this I'll catch you later, and I'll catch you later. So I'm gonna just cut today's vlog a little short. I mean, I know it's a little bit later in the day. It's like, I don't know, so 5:51. Oh wow. I'm just leaving my friend's house. As I had a late birthday present for her. Something I saw at work that I thought she'd enjoy. She's really into The Nightmare Before Christmas. And also, just in case Ryan Vanderschaff is watching this, and he's from Zesty Panda channel, I have your zip drive in my hand. I also have a laptop in here, but that's not going to you. What I'm going to do, since my old apartment is between here and there, I'm going to go take a picture of the work I did, because I wanted to post it somewhere else online. And you'll see, I'll post a picture at the end of this video. I'll tell you what, it works great. I'm not proud of it, but all I need to do is drive the truck 3 miles. And yeah, it sucks that my fuel gauge doesn't work, because because that sucks. But yeah, you know, at least I know what's wrong. I need to try to, when I start driving again, I gotta watch the gas situation. This truck, this Ford Explorer Sport Track, is just literally sitting in the road. By literally sitting in the road, I mean I've just slowed down to a little under 20 miles an hour, or a little under 25 really, and they're still getting kind of close. And this is a 45 zone. But yeah, well, I'm gonna try to explain what I did. Well, the way the filter on that truck works is it's a little cartridge. I have it sitting here on the seat. Okay, I'm not going to get to an accent looking for this thing, but it's a little cartridge, and it goes into a housing on the carburetor, and then there's a metal fuel line that comes from the fuel pump up and wraps around and comes into the back of the housing. Well, I had a lot of trouble before because the previous owner rounded the nut off. The particular flare nut wrench I had before was able to take it off, but I can't find it. And the one I got the other day, I had tried to take it off with a normal wrench and just messed it up. So I can't blame the wrench that I had, because I might have messed it up further beforehand. So, that being said, I ended up just kind of mangling the metal line, and then just what I did is I cut the line and I put I just replaced it with hose rather than line, because I was pressed for time. And you know, money's not really the issue, but time is. So I just pulled up here. Maybe what I'll try to do is just explain what I did. Maybe not though, but I'll catch you in a bit. Alright, to give you an idea of what was going on, this is the line that comes from the fuel pump. And it had a metal line that came in and went around to the back of this housing. What I did earlier in the day, I had cut this line here because I wanted to put a clear filter in anyway, because I wanted to be able to see the fuel flow. Then what ended up happening is I couldn't get this piece here free. So what I ended up doing is I had cut the basically just, you know, went like that till I snapped the line, pulled it out, cleaned it up, put a clamp on it with a hose. This just needs to drive 3 miles, and then I'm going to go ahead and
fix it properly at another time, because I don't really like this much rubber hose on it. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the metal line coming back to here, probably right about here, and then I'm just going to have the filter sit right here. I'll fix that, make it prettier. But that's pretty much the gist of what I did, and all that because the truck was out of gas. But I wanted to see if I had fuel flow, and now I know for a fact that the fuel pump is just fine, and everything will be okay. I think that's pretty much it for now. These carburetors are terrible. When they run so good, but when they have problems, they're hell. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So basically, I'm just going to go ahead and say thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a blessed day.